got a little tongue-tied. Have about a minute left until the start of the next match, which is going to be Norcal Hustle and the Northern California Kings. So let me go ahead and write this down. Hustle and Kings, and the winner of this game will move on to play against Gucci Mane Kill Squad in the finals. All right, Hustle and King. Yeah, the Kings just pulled out a very, very, very tough win against a team that smashed the heck out of them in the prelims. So you know they got to be feeling really good after slipping by those guys.
Revenge is a little bit of a sweet thing out there.
Yeah, that was something they really wanted to happen.
I don't have my sponsor sheet in front of me of who we're supposed to be talking about, but I know Air Ups, I know Risen the Paint, I know Tag.
Here we are.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Norcal Hustle versus Norcal Kings?
Yep, Hustle and Kings.
Wonderful.
The battle for NorCal supremacy.
What I like to see about this is there's a lot of NorCal teams, obviously, for the NorCal event.
Yeah.
But they're just seeming coming out of the woodwork because apparently AFPL seems to be on fire. But a good shout out to the crew with Tag because they kept the air up. Yes, and also
all day, yeah.
And the reffing staff has just been on it today. I haven't heard too many negative things.
Only the teams that lose.
Oh, well, no, we're gonna leave that one alone.
Only the team that loses. And when they win the games, the reffing's great. Whatever, dude.
The reffing was awesome. We won.
Yeah.
I wonder how that works.
Yeah, whatever. They're all good guys. I really like everybody that's out here. I get along with everybody pretty universally.
It's like Hustle's ready to look in there to go run for the snake.
Yeah, well, Hustle's been very aggressive today, so I do not expect them to hold up at all.
It's like Kings are going to counter. Let's find out if they do that.
All right, let's see. Hustle, sending a body all the way around that wing into Snake 1. Looks like he did make it alive. The Kings getting players into both those towers. So both teams have players in the Dorito and the Snake towers. A little bit of paint coming in that guy on Snake 1. It looks like it broke on the bunker. I think he's all right. Ref calling him clean. Nothing too crazy going on right now. Both teams still 5 alive.
Kings are basically at 3 bunkers, doubled up on 2 of them, and just seeming to do a gun battle. See if they can find something out there. See if they can get a barrel tip or something. And now trying to break out to the Snake. Let's see if he made it. Can't tell.
I mean, nothing too crazy happening. Oh, nice fill out. Getting into the Dorito side tower there, and a big bump into Snake 2 all the way around the horn, going into Snake 3. Now he's going to be looking on the inside, trying to see if he can peel off the body that's going to be in that Dorito side tower. That's going to be his first shot coming out of there. He might want to step back, see if he's got a shot on the Dorito. Oh, it looks like he was able to kill the player in the center there, so he's going to go ahead and come around this corner, see if he can continue to do damage for that team. Oh, no.
Eliminated.
Yeah, the Kings are dropping body left and right. They've got to do something to stop the bleeding. It looks like they've only got 1 body left alive. And it's not looking good for them right now. He's trying to get paint in his loader, and there's just nothing he can do about it.
While he was loading, he was completely
Oh, no, it looks like they do have 1 more player at home. Okay, so they weren't able to trade out with him. They just went ahead and dug him out. Oh, man. All right.
It looks like Kings have conceded that point.
Yeah, so Hustle getting up on the board. First one's 1-0 right now.
I was kind of surprised the Kings. They did like a what do you call it, a full house where they just bunker it up right up in the center so they can make it to their P1s, but they really haven't advanced too far out and gotten the flanking maneuvers.
Hey, it's our buddy Tim Cerruti from West Coast Meditation. What's up, West Coast Meditation? You're live on the air.
I guess we're supposed to be giving them a sponsorship, so thank you for West Coast Meditation.
We're in the semifinals right now, but I gotta go.
Also for bunker sponsors, Dublin Spa Center from Team Tri-Valley Toxic.
Tim says hi.
Hey, Tim. From Dublin, California. And of course, a little shout out to PS Photography. By the way, last tournament, their photography that was posted, spectacular. I can only think that I could dream of having half of that stuff. It was amazing. Oh, there's a photograph. Hi.
Oh, there they go. Got me messing with my phone.
Is there something stuck in my teeth? Okay. No? Okay. Would you hurry up and take the photo? Okay, good.
He probably took 30. Got the shutter speed on that, like. All right. Enough of him begging for attention.
Yes, I just have way.
All right, 30 seconds left at the start of the next point here, as Norcal Hustle taking the walk over to the far side of the field, and the Kings, down by 1 right now. They still look like they have pretty good composure.
Is this still race to 3?
It is race to 3.
And it's a 12-minute time limit?
I think it's like
15?
I think it's 6.
10-minute time limit.
Oh, it is. Oh, it is 10.
Thank you, J-Dub.
All right, so it looks like we've got a Dorito runner up here for the Norcal Kings, trying to see if they can put something together. Jeremy Stelt whipping his gun up really quick, was not able to get shots out in time in order to stop the run to the Dorito side tower.
Hustle seems to be out and flanked out beautifully, fanned out, I should say, not flanked.
Yeah, another breakout where they've got both bodies in those towers on the Dorito and Snake side. Dorito tower filling out into D1, and then Home coming out and filling in after them. Both teams still have 5 alive, as the Kings are keeping 2 at home right now. I think they're going to wait for something to open up, and then you're going to see Jeremy bust out and try to get into that Dorito side tower. But they've got to be really careful, because when Hustle has that player on the Snake side, there's a lot of shots that they can do to put a ton of pressure on that bunker. Jeremy's looking like he's ready to launch right now. Here he goes. Run, old man, run. Looks like he was able to make it in clean. And still has his legs under him.
As he was moving in, Hustle actually goes and backs up the Snake. So it looks like they're going to be playing heavy Snake side.
Okay, that's what they're going to go ahead and put their pressure on. So it'll be a little bit interesting to see what happens. A nice fill or nice bump up from the Dorito side corner into D1 for the California Kings, as they're down by 1 point right now. They need to make something happen.
Hustle just
which they did. They were able to get a shot on the player in the Dorito side tower, which is going to open up a lot of options for Dorito 1, but they did just lose their player that was at the home bunker, unfortunately.
Okay.
Just lost the gun battle.
4-on-4.
Yeah, so it is 4-on-4 right now. Both teams have players on the Dorito side. Both teams have a presence on the Snake side corner. Oh, lost their player out of the Snake side tower, so that's going to open up the door for Hustle if they want to really start putting pressure over there.
Hustle just bumped up to Dorito 2, D2, and looks like they're trying to make something happen. Not a lot of movement on the Snake on either side.
All right, another 2 walking off right now for the Kings.
That doesn't look too good for the Kings, because this is a race to 3.
Well, they've still got relatively good position. They've got the Snake side corner, so they can do damage control from there. They've got the Dorito 1 and the Dorito side tower to help back him up, and they can work together a little bit.
They can cross
to try to apply pressure on the D1 over there.
Pretty good. Seems like the middle is wide open on both sides.
Oh, it looks like that Snake side corner for Kings just got shot out as well. So it might be 2-on-2. No, 2-on-3. 2-on-3 in favor of Hustle right now.
Hustle's got better field position because Kings are all stacked up on one side.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Hustle's nice and wide where they want to be. Now, referee calling for another referee to check one of the players on the leg. Ref's coming in here. He's firing his gun. If he's got hit, that's going to be a flag. That's not what they want. Nope, called him clean.
Gutsy move on Hustle's part. I guess he really knew that he was clean.
Yeah, he knew what was up.
Yeah, go ahead. Check my leg. I'm good. I keep shooting.
All right, so it even sounds like they're starting to kind of get a little bit lower on paint. You get into these longer points. Those guys in the Doritos have been gun battling a lot today. Yeah. Or, I mean, a lot this point. So we'll see. But they also have to mind the time.
The time.
If you're down by 2 points, you need as much time on the clock as possible.
They don't seem to be doing a lot of communication.
Come on, Jeremy. All right, Jeremy getting a little bit antsy, going back and forth, trying to see if he can find a shot. They want to try to see if they can break something open, but he's going to have to win this gun battle with the Snake side tower if they want to really split this open right now. He's got to just drop that 1 ball in. All right, ref coming in, checking him out again. He is clean, so Hustle still alive. Nice move, getting up into the second Dorito. I don't think anybody saw him go there.
I don't think so.
I think he waited until he was looking on the other side. Jeremy does a great fill out into that Snake side tower to match him up heads up. He's got to be very careful with this gun battle, though, going heads up like that. All right, so they did pick him up. They know where he's at.
It's like Kings have widened on their stance a little bit, so they have better field position.
Yeah, that was a really couple of smart moves by there. But the thing is, now both teams are mirrored up.
Yeah.
We got Dorito 2 and the Snake side towers for both teams right now. But you can definitely tell they're low on paint.
Yeah, and the pressure is on the Kings because they are down by 1 point.
Yeah.
And so Hustle can actually just sit.
Yeah, they can just call story time and kind of make this thing, make it all she wrote. But, 10 minutes is a lot of time to run off the clock. Very risky move, moving into the Snake. For Jeremy Stelt, looks like he's trying to get onto the outside there. As his partner in crime getting up into the 50 Dorito. Is he going to come and launch on the inside? I wonder if he's going to trade out or get him. Looks like he missed. No, he did. They are going to trade out on the snake side.
Wow.
So
it's one-on-one.
All right.
Snake side.
Jeremy has to be very careful right now. Don't overslide that. Okay. Now, he's made a very interesting decision, but he's got to wait because he still thinks, the other player still thinks that he is in the wing over there.
The other player has not seen where Jeremy is. Jeremy has moved up.
Well, if he takes a shot without this guy in the open, he's going to give it. Oh, he's picking up balls off the ground right now. Oh no. He's got to be very, very, very careful right now. He's got to be very careful right now.
Where Jeremy's position looks like the
good. Another smart move, moving back into the snake 2 right now. 3-minute clock. So the pressure's on him. I mean, the guy for Hustle, he can just wait all he wants. But if Jeremy gets a couple balls, what I'm expecting him to do is, that's what I'm thinking, is if he can run around the outside of that 50 and pull a little bit of Alexander Beardnikov. But he's got to be very, very careful about what he does.
All the pressure,
Oh, not good. Not looking good for the Kings right now as Hustle moved up into, looks like a blind spot behind the A. So now he has a very large advantage. He knows where Jeremy is, but he's got tons of room to go back and forth and play however he wants. Was he able to drop that shot on him?
Did he get it? No.
Doesn't look like he did. He had a couple balls come really close, though.
That's how he's moving up the bunkers. He's looking.
Jeremy still just got caught looking for more balls, and a quick concede there. Very smart concession there.
30 seconds.
But Jeremy Stout off by just a couple of inches there. Man, that is frustrating. That is.
He was completely.
That's hard to watch, man. Down to the last bit of what you could pick up off the ground. He had a couple of opportunities there. He did go in there blind, so he did have an opportunity, or he did have a couple of opportunities, like I said, but was not able to close the door and tie it up. 2 minutes 11 seconds. All they have to do is get 2 points on the board, and then they can tie it up. But they have to be aggressive.
Yeah.
And Hustle, as we've seen, they're doing great at just sitting back and hanging out.
I've noticed that Hustle, they do spread out, and the Kings tend to come back in to be more conservative.
Yeah, they've got more of a pocket play, but I don't recommend them doing that right now.
Not now. They can't.
Not something they want to do right now.
And so if the coach on the Kings, if he tells them, guys, now we'll sit back and we'll wait for them, all you got to do is chew up the time, even if they have to lose a point.
Yep.
If they can chew up a minute and a half, they've got that. Well, the chances are
a lot can happen in 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
A lot.
This is AFPL. This is not some other rinky-dink, I won't say anything bad about anybody else. Go ahead. I'll let you do it.
I don't watch any other paintball. This is all the paintball I watch these days. I can't even afford to watch the NXL webcast. I just don't. I watch it on Facebook when people post the scores. I'm like, all right, whatever.
All right, yeah, they won.
Cool.
30 seconds.
All right, interesting that nobody took a timeout. Or interesting that the Kings didn't take a timeout, try to ice them, but they are lined up.
Well, even though there's no timeout, we're still going to give the timeout sponsorship to Flecto. Thank you so much for what they do for our sport.
Oh, their shirts are so comfortable. Their shirts are so soft. So soft. All right, a little bit of scouting going on by Hustle right now, trying to figure it out, and it looks like we've got a Dorito and a Snake Runner for the Kings. This is what they need to see happen right now.
This is exactly what
is get as much paint in the air. They both pulled up short, though.
They did. At least.
But now it's the opposite. This is the same breakout that Hustle did last game, and now Hustle's doing the same breakout that the Kings did the last game.
So they just flip-flop. Now, if the Kings can just,
All right, Hustle doing a very good job breaking out wide into Snake Corner, and they were also able to get a player into Snake 1. So they're doing a very good job applying pressure right now on Northern California. Oh, they did lose a body out of the Snake side tower, though. So the body advantage now going to the Kings.
Kings, I believe, are still at full strength?
Yeah, it looks like they have full 5 bodies.
There's a referee in the dead box, not a...
Yeah, he's hanging out watching the home players. All right, Michaela, our ref, getting in there, checking out the player in the Dorito, calling him out. So 3 bodies left for Hustle, and the Kings have 5 alive. But they have to make something happen quicker than this.
Yeah.
They've got 2 points to come up with in less than a minute. They've got to go now. They are in Snake 2, though. They're in Snake 2. He does have a shot on the Dorito 1 if he gets sloppy, but there's a reason these guys are looking to head to the finals, because they're not playing sloppy today. They've been playing very good heads-up paintball.
Hustle's telling him to stall. And the snake just got clipped.
That's you hear.
I was yelling.
All right, so he's yelling story time. Can't do it now. Nice move up into the 50.
Beautiful, Kings. Good job.
All right, let's see. So he's calling for his teammates to stay cross. There's only 2 left alive. The Kings need to bust this open right now, or they're going to be heading home.
Yeah.
All right, there's the kill they're looking for. They've only got one guy left in the corner. He's going to come in, guns up. Good job. Go on the outside, go on the inside, switch on the outside, switch it up a little bit, trade out with him, get the flag. 30 seconds left. They're going to have about 25 seconds on the clock to get another point. So they've got 25 seconds to come back. Let's see. Ref's going to go ahead and check them all out, check their guns, make sure it's good. Thumb goes up. All right. They're not out of it yet.
Officially 2-1. Norcal Hustle versus Norcal Kings.
Norcal Hustle.
Do or die, guys.
They've got 90 seconds to put things together.
This is where you find out if you've got what it takes. Everybody has to have a solid game plan for this situation because it happens all the time. They did a really good job battling back, and you know what happened probably is that it almost seemed like Hustle was a little complacent. Hey, we've only got like a minute and a half left. We can just, let's just hang back and let it happen. But
and when they hung back, they were so complacent that they actually started dropping bodies.
Yeah, well, they dropped those bodies early on, and that really kind of shook up what they were trying to do. Right. I mean, it was smart that he said, all right, go ahead and just run out the clock. We'll do good. But as soon as he lost his body, they got the body advantage over on the Kings.
You've been playing commentating AFPL. What does Kings have to do right now?
The Kings need to send 2 bodies up to the 50, 1 on each side.
Yep.
Keep a ghost and a third in the cake, so if any of them die, he can spread out, send 1 guy to the Dorito 1 and 1 guy to the Snake Side Tower.
And the snake.
That's the breakout I would make.
And and just laning. That's almost identical with what Genesis did in that other game.
I would also empty out your pods, clean out all your pods, empty out your loader, get fresh paint out of the cooler.
Yes.
Take it because they have paint in their cooler in the pits right now, so fresh paint out of the cooler. And drop as much weight as you can because, boy, if you stop running, you're dead.
Yeah.
They cannot stop running. They have got to push this as fast as they can.
When I played 15 years ago, it was a 10-on-10 situation.
Yeah.
We did the same thing.
10-man is a mother.
8 up the middle through the car wash. We took it to them. We almost won.
Yeah.
We got.
Well, the thing with these situations, about half the time, the aggressor wins.
Yeah.
I see it happen all the time. It's really hard to fight against. It's like, you're fighting against a caged animal.
It's this wave that's coming at you. We took out 7 out of 10, and it was, and they were actually a level higher than us. Their coach was torqued. We lost. Everybody's like high-fiving us. Hey, can I have your pod? Can you, sign this? I'm like, dude,
too funny.
Just D5. What are we D3. I don't know.
All right.
But it was.
So I imagine that their hearts are racing right now on both sides of the field because they know that an onslaught's coming.
Right.
And it's, it's like if this was the prelims, all right, they might take it easy. No, but look, they're all lining up to run forward.
Yes. Okay, cameramen are going to...
There's not going to be a snake runner. It's X. They're going to send 2 to the X. Come on, boys.
Don't stop.
They lost one of the Dorito. They lost one out of the 50. They lost both of them out of the 50. They lost the player in the tower. 5 guns alive. For Hustle, it is over for the Kings. It's over.
Has held the Kings' onslaught.
They did a really good job fighting that off, though. That was... They put their paint in a really good spot. That was what they needed to do to move on.
Even if they had a major penalty right now, Hustle has taken.
Yep.
And Hustle is the victor.
Well, that's clutch paintball on both sides.
Yes.
That was clutch. Could have gone either way, but Hustle, I mean, it's especially there's so few really strong lanes on this field. They did a really good job because they knew they were coming up to the 50. I mean, it's the only option. You got to send 2 guys up there.
Yeah.
So they did a really good job. Might even just bounce them off the pins or whatever they needed to do. But congratulations for Norcal Hustle moving on into the finals against Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane squad. All right, so I guess we're going to sign off for now, and stay tuned. Check the video links for the finals actions. We will see you guys later.
We should make a lot of sex puns.
We could do that.
You just got into the tip of the snake? Just the tip?
Moving down the shaft.
Moving down the shaft of the snake.
And this one goes over to the blonde, nudges it, and you hear potatoes.
Well, we are live. We're not live, but we're recording that.
Oh, no! No! You didn't record
I
that!
suckered him right in. I suckered him right in.